Letter Part 3. We have got an example of a letter, sample of a letter. Dear Hotel Manager, I'm writing this letter in connection to the wedding celebrated at your hotel of my son and his now wife. That was on 16th of September 2025. Overall, the celebration was enjoyable, and we would like to thank your decoration team, especially for doing such an excellent job. All our guests liked the simple yet elegant combination of gold and silver. The lighting was perfect as well. However, there were several mistakes that put a dent in our otherwise great experience. Firstly, even though the quality of food was admittedly fantastic, some guests were served with food that had never ordered. Many guests had to wait or did not get any of the items they had asked for. My wife and I ordered the lamb chops and shrimp sizzlings. It was almost 10 o'clock when our food finally arrived, and instead of lamb chops and shrimp sizzlings, we got fish outlets. We got fish cutlets. Furthermore, the hotel was told that there would be around 140 guests, hence to prepare food for 140 people. Disappointingly, there was food for just 110, and some of the 127 who arrived had to be served something else. Embarrassingly, the hotel team had also misspelled my daughter in law's name on the wedding cake. Likewise, several guests who had booked to stay the night were informed at the last minute that there were no rooms available after all. Moreover, on leaving the hotel, they discovered that their cars were blocked into the car park, and it took staff hours to find the drivers. I expect the hotel to compensate for these mistakes and refund my son the money he paid for the food for 30 people more than we got. Additionally, I would request that you send the newlyweds a new cake with their names spelled correctly and an apology for the accident. Finally, I expect that you take the necessary actions to avoid such situations with car parking in future. I trust you will be agreeable to my request. Yours faithfully, the name of the applicant. The learner uses the title of the person they are writing to, since they do not know the manager personally and are writing about a matter related to the hotel. The learner introduces the topic in this opening paragraph. The learner politely acknowledges the positive aspect of the hotel's work to suggest they are taking a reasonable and balanced view. The candidate uses a range of appropriate linking words to connect their point. For example, firstly, admittedly, however, Furthermore, likewise, moreover, there is a good evidence of a sense of purpose and audience in this paragraph. The learner maintains a calm and firm tone in this concluding paragraph to make it clear what action they are expecting from the hotel. The learner uses an appropriate sign off. That's all for letter, complaint letter, letter of advice, informal letter, and formal letter.